Hi, this is Anis from Never Stop Tracking. Today we're talking about dispatching courses. I have a problem with pronouncing this word. I never know if it's because a course, like if someone is cursed, that's different, but a course is different too. So my apologies, but I'm talking about tutorials for dispatchers. So should you take them? Where do you take them? How do you get trained for becoming a dispatcher if you don't take one, if you don't pay for one online? Now, just give me a couple of minutes to rant a little bit about these online courses in general, not just for dispatching. Okay. Now, in my opinion, uh, there are a lot of courses online, a lot of tutorials for a lot of topics, you name them, and a lot of them are really good. Most of them are done by professionals, by people who know what they're doing, and they are worth your money. I took, as far as I remember, a couple of them only, and the first one was on Udemy, and this was a course about Google Ads because I wanted to start using Google Ads for my website that I had at that time. And this was a full, like, I mean, it was hours and hours of content, and this guy was just showing step by step because Google Ads are very tricky, very complicated. And then if you don't know what you're doing, you're just gonna waste money for nothing. So I took this course and I think it was worth the money. And it wasn't even that expensive because Udemy has these deals going on all the time. So that one helped me a lot. The other one that I'm still taking and I haven't finished, I put it on hold, is a drone pilot course on my other DIY channel that I have. It's a small channel. I started making these videos and then putting in some drone footage. If you want to use a drone in your videos and then if you're monetizing your videos, then you have to have a drone pilot license. You can't monetize a video, you have to have a license. And believe it or not, that license is not easy to get as far as the things that you have to know. There are a couple of books this thick that you have to go through in order to become a drone pilot, and this is just a regular drone. It's not a big drone; it's just a regular drone. But if you want to make money with those videos, you have to have a license. So I took that course. I'm still taking, and this guy, the course was like $150, I think. And this guy just goes step by step, explains, all the rules, and it's really good. It's worth the money. So that course is good. So if you're asking me, anything that's very expensive is out of question. If you see a course that's like $2,000-3,000 or more, maybe even I would say like over $500. I don't know. That, in my eyes, is just too much money for an online course. If you're attending something like classes in person, or if you're going to some kind of school online, that's different. But these specific topic course, like dispatcher course, like, for example, if this is something $150, $300, and you see they have a lot of content and maybe a money back guarantee and they have good reviews, sure. But if it gets more expensive than that, I don't think it's worth your money. um, even these courses that are like $200-300, some of them you have to be very careful, okay? Because a lot of the content that you're seeing in them you can find already online on YouTube, on other platforms. If you Google up things, even maybe some free ebooks or maybe a book from Amazon that's like $10-20. A lot of this content you can find already for free. Like if you have a specific course for something, I bet you can like 60-70% or maybe even more of that content you can find free. And of course, there are these little things that are worth paying money. But if you're really tight on money, then I would suggest you learn for free. If you have a big budget, then yeah, sure, why not invest in some knowledge from someone that knows what they're doing? So I was following these few guys, and these are different topics. It's about productivity and other topics like entrepreneurs, and they have a big following. Like I'm talking about over 1 million subscribers, a lot of views on YouTube, and they monetize their channel. They have other content that they sell, and they themselves are saying like that, like they're making maybe like $1 million a year just from all these like YouTube affiliate links, products that they're selling, and all that. And then they come up with a course that's $5,000, or maybe like they have different levels, like three tiers, and then like one is 2,000, 3,000, like the ultimate one is $5,000, and then they say, well, we're only gonna accept like 100 students, okay? So, and they have other people that are teaching, like maybe 5 or 6 other teachers, and it takes maybe 2 months to finish. And they'll have live sessions and all that, and they promise a lot of things. So what I like to do is look at the past results. So, for example, this guy, he's a very famous YouTuber. I'm not going to say his name because I still like him. He's a cool guy. He does good videos, very genuine. But to me, it just doesn't make sense. Like, let's say the average that you're making from these courses are like $3,000, and they have upsells, they have other things that they sell with the course. So at least $3,000 for one of them, 100 spots. That's $300,000 for 2 months. Okay, I mean, come on, you're already making 1 million or over $1 million a year. And then in 2 months, you have this, and they're probably going to have more of them, because people are already reserving spots for the next one. So just from one course, you're taking $300,000 altogether. I think that's outrageous. These prices, essentially, you're only paying for the name. You're only paying for the access to that teacher. Just because that teacher is a famous YouTube person, maybe you can even say a celebrity. Just because of that, you're paying all that money, and you're paying for the name. And I know that you can find the same course for 10 times less money, for $300. But in this case, you're only paying for the name. And I think that's really not cool. So what I like to do in these courses, I like to check the past results. So if they have reviews, genuine reviews from other people, if they have examples like from the previous sessions, they have a video like where you can see what they're doing, what kind of stuff are they teaching the other students, and sometimes they have testimonials from other students. They make a quick video, and then they will tell what they learned, and then they will show what they learned. Like, I mean, I'm sure there are people who were very satisfied with these courses, and then now let's just talk specifically about dispatch course. I'm sure there are people who were very satisfied and that they learned a lot. And then I'm sure that they have only nice things to say. But I want to see your results, okay? If you are taking a dispatching course or any course, and you're telling me that this course was worth that money, that I should go ahead and buy it, well, show me what you have accomplished, so far. Maybe that was last year, like a year ago you took this course, and then what have you done? Did you get more customers? Did you get more owner-operators? Did you expand? You don't have to tell me how much money you made, of course, but show me some results that were directly or maybe even indirectly affected by this course that you took. Okay, like this YouTuber that I was telling you, like, because I was actually thinking of getting that course like for a while. Then I was like, no, no, why? Just, well, that's a lot of money, like $2,000-3,000 just for a course. Um, and then I started watching the previous testimonials from these people, and everyone was like, okay, well, cool. This course helped me so much. This tutorial was great. I learned so much, and it's worth the money. And they're all hyped up. And the only thing that I could see in those like 5 to 10 videos that they recorded after, like, because they have a lot of these repeated courses before. The only thing that I could see that changed in their video, because these videos are mostly about productivity and maybe like talking like I'm talking to you now. It was a nice background that they had in the back. They had a nice lighting, and the sound was good. But that's the only thing that I saw improved, nothing else. Because they kind of told them, well, this is how you set up your background, this is your lights, all that, because that brings a lot to your video. It pleases the viewer's eyes. It's easier to watch and to listen with a good sound. But then I look like they took this course last year, and they had. Maybe, I don't know, like, let's say 500 views a day on their YouTube channel, because this is a course about YouTube channel, how to grow a YouTube channel, being productive, and that kind of stuff. So they're trying to grow their YouTube channels. So last year they had 500 views a day, and now in a year they have the same amount of views, and like maybe their subscriber count maybe went up a little bit, but that's it. Okay, so there was nothing that impacted their YouTube channel uh, in a year, in a whole year since they took this course. So I emailed that guy and asked him, hey, well, okay, how is my YouTube channel? And then I wasn't this. It was not about this channel. It was the DIY channel that I wanted to improve, and that's why I wanted to take that course. And I asked him, well, how? What can you? I mean, I know you cannot guarantee me that my YouTube channel will grow, because it's ultimately up to me. But what do you think is going to happen? How am I going to grow? How is this going to benefit me? Like, because this is a lot of money. How is this going to benefit me? And then what they said, well, you have to stick to the schedule. You have to upload at least twice a week. And basically that was it. There were like a couple other minor things I can't remember, but the biggest thing was like consistency. Upload every every week 2 videos, and that's it. Then I was thinking, okay, well, I can do that. I don't need you. I don't need this course to upload 2 times a week. Okay, and then these people were doing that, like they uploaded 2 times a week, and their channel still didn't grow in a whole year. So I want to see results. Now, should you take a dispatching course? I don't have one. I don't believe in them. I do have this tutorial how to get a tracking authority on my website, but that's like step by step. I tell you, like, hey, this is what you have to do this, and go here, click here, type this in, and then this is how you can get your tracking authority. That's the tutorial that I have. But I think courses like this, like dispatching, that will teach you how to dispatch, is not something that is fit for all solution. So if, I make a course, and then maybe we have some live sessions. I answer some questions, and that's it. And then off you go. You're a dispatcher. Now, I don't think that's it can work that way. To become a good dispatcher, you need either experience, work for someone else, watch others do it, ask and learn, and maybe start slowly, and tell everyone that you're a beginner, just so they know that you're not a professional in the beginning. And then after a few months, you'll gain some experience, and then you can maybe change this to full time. Dispatching courses might be okay as far as like teaching you how to do paperwork, how to get the best market rates, go to best areas, maybe teach you some terminology in trucking, help you with some permits maybe. But that's it. It's not going to teach you how to be a dispatcher. It's just going to help you with some basic things. And I think, like I said, maybe even 80-90% of all that you can find online already for free. And I'm not saying like there are other, like I saw some YouTube channels and they have, it looks like they're legit courses. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. And I'm not saying don't take them. If you have the money and you want to invest that, I think that's totally fine. You just have to be careful who you go with. Check them out and all that. And then one thing that I don't like what some of these guys are doing is like you have 20, 50 people attending that course for dispatching, and you're paying like maybe a couple of $100 for that, and then after a while they just put out that footage online for free. So now you paid for it, and everyone else is watching that for free later. So why then pay for it? Why not just watch them for free anyway? So yeah, that's my take on that. And then also on my website, I have a consulting link. Now that's that is expensive, and it's not for everyone. Like if you're just starting, I don't think that's for you. Because in 1 hour I cannot teach you everything. This is only like for specific things. If you want me to help you, walk you through, and then you can book an hour with me, and we can deep dive into specifics. And like I said, it's not for everyone. It's only maybe for established companies that already have a lot of revenue coming in, and they just want to take it to the next level, and then I can help you with that. But as you know, I never advertise that consulting thing. It's just there on my channel. If you feel that that's something for you, that's fine. But I'll try to continue doing these videos for you and put them out for free. I have a couple other things that I'm working on that are really exciting. Maybe they're not for you. One of them is for you as a dispatcher. The other one is more for trucking companies and drivers. But you should hear from me about that very soon. I will have an announcement to make soon, maybe in a couple of weeks, and I think it's a good thing to do, and maybe even have some of you apply for work with me in that business. Okay, so it's not dispatching, but it is trucking related, and that's all I'm gonna say. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around, and like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you later.